Hello everyone, welcome back to your science class. You're going to open your book and let us start with our new subtopic for today, threats to our lagoons, which is found on the page 130. We already covered the topic on threats to our forests. Now let us move on with threats to our lagoons. First of all, let us recall what is a lagoon. So you already know a lagoon is a stretch of water which is separated from the sea by coral reefs. Okay, like a small lake near a larger lake or river. So this is a lagoon. Here on the page 130 for today, let us take a look. Observe figure 5 carefully. It shows Samantha and her family at the seaside. Discuss about the threats to the lagoon and how they affect Samantha and her family. Okay, take a look. Figure 5, you have two children are swimming in the seaside. Their parents are watching them sitting on the sand. Then you have a person on a leisure boat. Take a look what is coming out of the boat. You have oil spills, and it is very near to the children as well. You will see also there are fish in the sea, some fish. Now we are going to see the sugarcane fields. As you can see, the sugarcane fields which is burning. You can see the fire, you can see air pollution, the dark smoke which is causing air pollution. Okay, so this air pollution is coming from the sugarcane fields. Now take a look. You have some houses. You have some houses nearby and a factory. What can you observe from these houses? Waves are being dragged from the houses to the sea, as well as from the factory. You have smoke, dark smoke from the chimney, as well as you have from the pipe, you have wastes and dirty water. So now we are going to, you have observed the lagoon. How has the lagoon been polluted? So by human activities. You can see what the man is doing in the boat, and then you can see by sugarcane fields and in houses, from factories. On the page 131, we are going to see some questions. What are the consequences of pollution on the marine life and the coral reefs? So consequences of pollution. Marine life, meaning aquatic plants and the animals found in the sea, as well as for the coral reefs, and also the consequences of pollution on the leisure activities of people at the seaside. So what do you think? Will the people be able to enjoy themselves, enjoy their leisure activities when there are pollution everywhere? Air pollution, water pollution. What about the coral reefs? Will they grow properly? What about marine life, aquatic plants, animals? Because of oil spills, will they grow properly? Okay, you have to think about an answer. What must be done to protect the lagoon ecosystem? What can you do to protect the lagoon ecosystem? First of all, you have to be responsible. All people should be responsible in taking care of the lagoon by not polluting the water, by not throwing waste in water. Okay, we are going to see all these questions now. We'll start with threats to lagoons. So threats meaning what dangers are the lagoons facing. As you can see, the figure 3, which we just saw. The first one you can see is oil spills from the leisure boats. Okay, this oil spill is going to affect the children, the children's skin. Okay. Also, it is going to affect the animals living in the water. Waste from factories and houses. So the waste meaning very dirty and maybe harmful waste. Harmful chemicals coming from factories and houses. So these wastes are being thrown into the water where the children are swimming. So the water becomes dirty and affect the marine life. Ash from burning of sugarcane fields. You have the ash which is causing here air pollution. Okay, and the water also is being polluted by the ash. Because why? When you're burning, when the leaves are burning, so you have this harmful leaves residue which is being left. So these are being thrown into the sea. Okay, we are going to move on with the consequences of these activities: oil spills, waste, and ash. What are the consequences on the people, on the marine animals? First of all, the consequences of pollution on marine life. Aquatic plants and marine animals will die because of dirty water. So these aquatic plants, they will not be able to grow well. And marine animals, when they are going to feed on these aquatic plants, which are already being poisoned by this dirty water, so they will in turn be affected and they will die. The marine ecosystem will be in danger, will be destroyed. Now on coral reefs. The coral reefs will not grow and will be destroyed. Okay, because coral polyps will die because of water pollution. On people now. People cannot spend their leisure activities at the seaside. Okay, and they will not be able to swim or dive or do any other sea activities in the sea because of the water pollution. Okay, so these are the consequences of pollution. Let us now see what must be done to protect the lagoon ecosystem. What measures can be taken? Okay, laws must be reinforced to prevent factories, boats, and people from polluting the lagoon. Yes, there must be very strict laws, okay, against people who are polluting the river, the lagoon, against the factories as well as boats. People must act responsibly and not pollute rivers, as this will in turn affect the lagoon ecosystem. People should be very responsible and not pollute, not throw any waste, not dump their waste in rivers, because this will affect the lagoon ecosystem. Factories must recycle their waste before disposal. Okay, factories must treat their waste before disposing them in a safer place. Agricultural waste such as pesticides, fertilizers, animal waste, and ash from burning sugarcane fields must be prevented from reaching the rivers and lagoons. Yes, so a very good measure. This is a very good measure. All the agricultural waste such as pesticides and fertilizers should be prevented from reaching the rivers and lagoons. So these buildings, houses, etc. may be located far from lagoons. This is one of the way to prevent the waste from reaching the rivers and lagoons. Okay, so this was about threats to our lagoons. Okay, so for our next class, we are going to see on beach and soil erosion. Okay, children, that's all for today. You are going to study well for our next class, and do not forget to read and revise from your right book as well. Take care, children. See you later. Bye bye.